Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Exoria. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having an amazing one myself. We're going back to this pretty cool pack here. Gotta hammer things out. So, yeah, before we even get to this, actually, let's talk about SevTech real quick, because a lot of people keep asking about it. Where's SevTech? Have you stopped SevTech? All that jazz. I haven't actually stopped SevTech yet. I'm waiting for the update. The update's going to kind of decide how I play the rest of the packs. The reason for that is, well, the end of the pack, if you go to creative, is very, very grindy currently, and the update is going to fix one of the issues. That was slates. You needed 2 million slates to get it changed to around 500,000, so that's a nice change. The other one I'm kind of waiting to see if it happens or not. I have no clue if it's going to happen, is environmental tech. So environmental tech, you need the top tier of crystal, so you need the tier 5 void miner. That is a 120 hour time sink, and I'm not sure if I want to dedicate that to the pack or not. So if it doesn't get changed, I'm going to finish up H5 either way. We're going to get to H5, at least get to creative, and I'm going to end the pack there. If the changes I kind of am hoping for happen, then we'll end up finishing the pack and going through creative and all that jazz. So really dependent on how the update goes. So that's why I've been kind of holding off on it, and it's like close to being done. And I keep thinking, oh, it's going to be today. It's going to be today. It just hasn't been. So I'm going to keep doing this kind of until that happens. Once it does, I can kind of decide what we're going to do with the pack there, kind of push forward. So what I did in between episodes in this pack, though, is, well, I did some stuff. I did a whole bunch of trees. I got a whole bunch of them. I did the cutting. It's really easy now with the new tools. The lumber axe is just beastly. And the scythe makes getting the... it's one only thing I don't like about the scythe. If you have saplings that aren't grown yet, it breaks them. But outside of that, pretty cool. I did make a whole bunch of clay, so I got, 64 here, another 29 there, and I actually used some to do some crafting, kind of cover that in a bit. Other than that, not too much. I've just been making leaves, I've been making chests and hoppers, stuff like that, made a bunch of cobblestone, so I did clay for that as well, some gravel, stuff we're going to do today. Downstairs, I did a little bit more. We'll go take a look at that real quick. Got to get down here. Oh, I did add some pressure plates. I just went with stone ones, because why not? And yeah, I kind of automated a furnace, so I have hopper coming in through the top. That's where you kind of put things that you want to smelt. And that is pretty cool. And I've already gone ahead and smelted some stuff up here that we're going to need today. Through another one over here on the side, that's for the fuel. And one coming out the bottom to do the actual nuggets. We're actually going to need most of these nuggets, so let's just grab those. We actually need this as well. And might as well take a look at what we're going to get to today. So what we're actually going to get to is a new mod. A mod I've never done before. I did look it up. I kind of read about it. We have this one here. It's the Foundry mod. So we need to make some copper ingots, these refractory bricks. Then you also need to make this heater, this melter. There's a mold crafting station and a faucet from Tinker's. We're going to use the Tinker's faucet apparently, which is pretty cool. So we're going to have to make some grout. And this one also had some restrictions on it as well. And it was for concrete. See there? You want some concrete. So it's this stuff over here. So we have to make that. So that's kind of why I smelted up this stuff here. We have the refractory brick, which was just more clay and sand. This pack is very clay hungry. And you also need the, where was the quicklime? The quicklime is right here. This is for the actual concrete. Oh, let's not go there. Let's go to use on you. And to do that, I actually went with this guy. There's two different ways you could go. I went with the slacked, and you could also go with the lime plaster. But if you go to use on this, you can see we can just combine this with sand, get lime plaster, and once you do that, you can just kind of craft it up. I just did that so I could only put certain things on the table, you know what I mean? So we'll go quick lime to lime plaster, as opposed to making quick lime, combining with a bucket and sand, and then going to lime plaster, then using that, you know what I mean? It's the same amount of steps either way. I just went this route. Over here, I just made a bunch more drying racks to kind of speed up the making of extra clay, because that's what this is kind of like bonus clay. The way I've been mostly making clay is with the loam, because we don't need it to make a bigger charcoal pit at this time. I could do that. I mean, we're getting tons of it now. It's not really a big issue, so that is pretty cool. Anyway, let's kind of go ahead with this. The first thing we're going to want to do here is make some copper ingots. Probably the best thing to do. Let's go to copper ingot right here, and we want the thermal foundation one. You notice there's a whole bunch of them here. So one of the things he's kind of working on right now, I think, is hiding things like that, right? So that's kind of the reason, one of the reasons why the pack isn't out yet. Anyway, just those quality life things that turn an okay pack into an amazing pack is really, really what the difference. I'm really thankful for mod devs that do that kind of stuff. Let's take that. Let's throw that away. So that handles that. We already have, I think, everything we need for here, right? That's cool. So let's take a look at these things here. We need to make a burner heater, a melting crucible, and a mold crafting station, and the faucets. Actually, let's go ahead and make this first, the grout. Might as well get that done, right? That'll be that, and some gravel. Sweet. I don't want a ton of recipes of this because we don't have a lot of uses for it yet. Let's do about 4 recipes. That'll handle that. Sweet. And maybe just get some grout done, because that'll take a little time to kind of smelt up either way. Why can't I spell grout? Surprised I'm not trying to spell Groot. I am Groot. Anyway, there we go. Get that smelted up really quick. And that'll be one more thing out of the way. This thing took a while too. It's part of the reason I did this. I mean, I didn't want to dedicate the time to making a whole bunch of furnaces. Although I may end up having to, because it's a little time consuming. Just waiting for everything to smelt with just one. And okay, let's take a look at what we need to make here. So we're making up the bricks for that. We need to look at the mold crafting station, and the crucible, and the heater. So let's take a look at those. Let's go to, I guess, crucible. Cruce. There we go. Actually brought up both. Sweet. So we need the melting crucible and the burner heater. To make these, we need copper plates, some refractory brick. That's fine. So we need 5 plates there. That's easy. There we need another 5 plates plus a crucible. So that actually looks pretty easy. Let's get that done real quick. Let's make the crucible first, I suppose. Get that done. We'll need another furnace as well. Oh, I didn't grab the one from downstairs. I meant to. Should be able to grab that. It's right there. Yeah. I thought I broke this already. Apparently I didn't. Anyway, we're going to need that. We're going to need 1 more of those, and we'll get them done. Get rid of them because we don't need them anymore. They're just kind of downgraded versions that are less efficient and more hands-on. We don't need a fish there. Let's actually put a cobblestone there. Sweet. I'll take care of that. And then grab you, right? Grab you. Grab you. I wish the target block on those wasn't quite so small. It's that question mark, man. It just kind of makes everything a little wonky. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our plates. So we needed... Let's take a look at the recipes one more time. We need that. We need that. What about the crafting? I didn't even check the crafting mold station thingy. Check that out. We need a stone slab. Do that. Can we use the flint one? Or are they going to make us upgrade because it's stone? Looks like we need to upgrade. So that's 2 more plates. We're going to need 12 plates. So let's go ahead. Get 12 of those done. Going to drop that off temporarily. Just make it so I don't kind of do things all wonky. Because this thing kind of automatically pulls from your inventory after you do one. So I just hold right click. That's going to make a plate. It's going to make a plate. It's going to make a plate. Get the idea. I actually have 1 more plate here. So I'm going to drop off 1 more of these. Just so it doesn't kind of pull it and use it. And do it that way. Probably the safest way. Sweet. Get that done. Pretty sweet, man. I've never used this mod, so I'm pretty interested in it because it's something different from Tinker's and what's the other one? Tinker's Complement. It's just nice to have different kind of variety there. So we have all that jazz. Let's kind of see what we can make here. What do we need here? We need some of those slabs. Let's grab some stone, and we'll probably... I saw wood pins and I saw sticks, so let's try the copper saw. Get that done. Might as well make a fair amount of these things too. Well, not the saws, just 1 saw. But a fair amount of these slabs. That's a weird little slab recipe, I have to say. Kind of strange. But that'll definitely be a thing that pops up again, because it generally does in every pack ever. The next thing we're gonna need here, let's go to... Oh, well, actually, before we do anything, let's grab our 4 wood and make a crafting table, because that's gonna pop up here in a second. Guess we could just do you. Sweet. And now we can finally start working on this stuff. Let's go to mold craft. I should have everything here now. Sweet. We have that one. The other one was, it came up under crucible, right? Gonna make this one. Guess we're gonna need these here. We should be able to make 2 of those really easy. But then just craft these, man. And we're already gonna have everything we need, except for the faucets. So that's pretty awesome. So that. We have some more refractory clay, because I know we need it. We're actually going to need block versions. I think I saw we needed 4. So let's just get that done. And just make sure we have everything. We have fuel downstairs. We have that. Yeah, we're good to go, man. Let's head downstairs. Let's go see if enough of our seared bricks are done. Looks like they are. We'll just make some faucets. I don't know how many I'm going to make. I'm going to make 4. We'll start with 4 and kind of work from there. Awesome. And awesome. Okay, cool. So that should give us everything for the quest. That is done. Next, it wants us to get into channeling and the concrete. We actually need the concrete, man. Totally forgot about that. we're not gonna, I mean, we can't even place the thing down without it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the quicklime. We need to combine that with water, I believe, is the way it was. And I made extra buckets so we could speed this up. Gotta do that. Should have probably already filled them, but we'll just do this. Then we can just do kind of painful bucket crafting, ever so slightly quicker. This is the only thing about the kind of doing the clay. Until we have a way to kind of automatically fill this thing, it's just a little bit of work, right? Wait, do that. Stop picking up stuff. Oh, you're being a beast. There we go. It's almost already full. Guess we just need one more bucket. There we go. And let's head over here. And we need to turn this into quicklime. Right? Is that what we're doing? No, it's a step after quicklime. Quicklime, it was the slate. What? Why would it want an iron bucket? Don't tell me you're not gonna... Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, we just need to take this now and kind of combine it up into the plaster. So there we go. We'll grab that. That's pretty cool. I grabbed way too much sound. Too much sand. I made too much lime plaster too, but I figured we might need it because I'm gonna put it in the roof. So I figured it would just be the easier way to do it. We need some more gravel and sand though. So let's grab blocks now. Be able to finish this up, man. Just get her done. Grab you, and hopefully, did I get it? No. There we go. Those crafting tables are a little weird sometimes. Lime plaster. Wait a second. Why didn't I get enough? Did I not have enough gravel on me? That must have been the problem. Let's kind of make a little bit more of this stuff. There we go. Sweet. And I ended up with too much, but I'm fine with that because I want to be able to coat the entire ceiling just to kind of even it out, right? Let's kind of get this done. Shouldn't take too long. I am going to have to mine this. This thing kind of, it's weird, this pick. So it works really good on a lot of blocks, but if something like a clay block, like, what is one? Loam. It can't break loam. Like, it sits there forever. It can't do anything. So, I mean, it's really good for some blocks, but I'm finding I have to carry around one of each pick because it can't work on everything, that is for sure. So I think it can only work on anything that's kind of designated with stone, right? So really weird kind of mechanic with it, but at the same time, the things it does work on, it works really well. So you can see it actually breaks these blocks at a good pace. Don't really have to do much weight in here, and it is unbreakable, so I can only complain so much. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab our concrete. We'll just leave a rim around the outside for now. Kind of get this done here, and then we should be able to place this down and get to some sweet smelted, man. Just time. It's time, man. I just want to get the chest. I think there's still another step after this to get the chest, so we'll kind of see how that goes, because I don't think there's a cast that we can use on this particular table to make the actual nuggets. So yeah, I think there's actually another machine we need to make from Foundry, and it is just another step. We could make the after this point we could get to OreBerries, but OreBerries, I don't know how useful they're going to be unless we can find a way to auto kind of harvest them. I just don't get it, man. Anyway, I think we definitely have over the amount that we need there, and we should be able to set this up. Let's go. I think we need the burner heater first. Let's throw you here. Sweet. That's going to require some fuel. Guess we can get that. Actually, let's move that out from the wall. Where do I want to put it? We'll just pull it one out. Let's do it like this. Let's throw that in there. That's sweet. Let's go ahead and grab the melting crucible. Throw that on top. I think that's our multi-block, and it'll start gaining temperature. I don't know if this doesn't burn fuel when we're not around it, you know what I mean? Nothing's going on, so we'll kind of have to see that. Next thing we're going to do is throw some of these around it. Here we go. Kind of look at the book and see what it wants us to get to. The next part of it is going to be these, the casting tables, and I was ready for this. So this is what the actual, I guess, this mold crafting station's for, and we don't even need this downstairs, I guess. We'll just leave this upstairs just in case we need anything. Because, yeah, we can melt things, but we have no way to actually cast them yet. We're going to need the casting table. So let's go to casting right here. Let's grab one of this refractory clay and throw that in there. And then if you go to kind of these different casting tables, you'll see here, kind of shows this little grid here, and it says depth 2. So what it wants is actually, oh, I need to grab some fuel. You know what? I'll just use, just so we don't have to run downstairs. For the limited amount we're going to be using this is all this matters. You'll see here that it actually says depth 2. So we actually need to mark that out in the clay. So we're going to kind of make that shape right here, which is pretty cool. Ooh, let's not do that. You can left click to kind of dig the hole and right click to undo it. And it goes up to 4. So that is definitely how that works. And once you have the right recipe, it just starts making it. So, and now we have to do this 4 times. We're going to do 1 for each one. I think the quest only wanted us to do 3, but I figured we might as well have a way to do rods anyway, because I think it's going to make rods cheaper. So let's go ahead and see that one. What is that one? Plate. Let's make a plate cast. Kind of get that one done. This one is just a click fest. There's no way to kind of just do it all at once. You can't hold shift. You can't right click. You can't do anything. Nothing seems to really work. So unless there's a trick to it, you have to sit here and click fest it. Anyway, cool little machine. Different way of doing it. Reminds me a little factory tech of how you had to do the circuits, which was, again, I really enjoyed that mod. I just don't know what pack it would go in because it's just so grindy. Anyway, we'll just get this last one done. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Let's go ahead and get these kind of going. There. Do I have everything? Yes. Oh, I don't know. Did I left? Which shift did I use? Oh, it only has one of the bolts. It doesn't matter. I was thinking it was going to keep making them. Go back that way. Go here. Grab that one. I have a fear with these tables with overcrafting things. But I guess it doesn't really matter with this because we only have one of that particular mold. So that should be that. We should have a quest. That is cool. Anything else there? It wants us to make a tin plate. We actually have tin downstairs. That could be the first thing we kind of do with it. Pretty cool. Let's put plates there. I guess we'll put rods in the block back. Let's put... Is this the ingot? That's rod. Did I do that backwards? Ingot's got to be in the front, man. See, the pick doesn't work on this. That one does. Little weird how that works. Anyway, ingot casting, rod casting, and I guess block. There we go. So this thing should be good to go. Just got to make sure. Oh, I see a flaw. I'm not going to be able to do it like this. I thought it'd be a good idea, but I can't get the fuel in. So that isn't going to work at all. I guess I'll put up a flat against the wall and just swap one out when I need to. Or end up with a second one of these. Actually, I can access it. Okay, don't worry about it, man. I thought we would be able to access the fuel. If those things aren't a full block tall. That works. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like it's burning fuel, too. I was interested in that. So we need tin, right? So let's go. Silver and tin look so much alike. So we want plates. That'll be... I think that's 144. So I think we need 18. We'll try that. Take that, throw that in there. It smelts it up pretty quick. So that isn't too bad. Get that going. That should be enough for 2 plates if my numbers are right. Just right click on it like you would with a Tinker's. Wait for it to cool down and you'll get your plate. So that's pretty cool. The only thing that you don't get there is the actual kind of cool down time. Just kind of sit there and watch it. Although I'm not sure. I think that you'd be able to just hopper them out, which is something I'll probably do at some point. So we've got our heavy metal quest. That's cool. I don't know why. Why did I make 2 of these anyway? Was there a reason? Let's just get going, I guess. That quest is done. So we're opened up the different things. It wants us to get to gears. It wants us to get to a bucket. What's the bucket want? Check that out real quick. I wouldn't mind having a way of kind of moving around lava. Really easy. So that just takes 10 plates. Really? Okay. Let's do one more of those and get a bucket. Get that done. Then we'll have an easy way to move around lava. So that's pretty awesome. Because I'd like to put lava under our crucible, to be honest. But I didn't really want to waste a clay bucket on it. I'm being cheap. Clay is so expensive in this pack. Come on, give me my plate. All the time. It's like watching paint dry. Anyway, where's that? Oh, did I not get it? Wait a second. You flew back here. Let's get that out, and you up. There we go. Should be able to make a bucket now. That should handle that quest, right? Sweet. So that one's done. Oh, that one was an unlock. Cool. Oh, we're into this now. So I already unlocked Magical Life. I don't know which quest did that. But we also have resource automation. So we're looking at sieves, man. Like stuff like that. That is pretty cool. I don't think we should move off this one yet, though. Probably do a little more here. What's it want here? It wants an iron axe. It's here. With iron, I have come across the more efficient tools. An iron axe should double the yield from the chopping block. That sounds amazing. And an iron strainer net should last longer. I'm not as interested in these. These just last longer, although they are pretty good. How much do they take, though? Let's go to strainer. The axe will be 3 iron. That's not too bad, but how much does this take? 4. Wow. If I wanted to do all of these, I mean, they last way, way longer. But at the same time, that is a lot of resources at this point to do. I'd do 3 of them, which would last forever. But at the same time, that'd be 12 iron there, plus another. Let's see here, the rod, 72 millibuckets. So that's what, 3? That's 3 iron there, which would do all the recipes. So 12, 15 iron. I would have to dedicate to that. And 15 iron, you got to remember, these are just nuggets. Like, that's going to be a lot of materials going to just do that way. We'll do the axe right away, and maybe I'll kind of look at doing the strainers in between episodes or something. Sounds like something, because I'm going to have to wait a little while to get everything done, do all that kind of processing and crafting. I guess we only need, why am I doing this? I only need 27 right now for an actual axe, so we'll get that done. Sweet. But being able to double up on wood is exceptional, and it seems like something we definitely want there. Oh, this one goes slower. Huh. That is definitely slower. So you only get 16 millibuckets per. Okay. Let's look at some other stuff too while we're here. I'm not sure what it wants here. I have now metal ingots and plates, but I should work towards getting gears. It's something that the process is a bit harder to achieve. I need more heat resistance material in Adobe. So we need Adobe. I wonder if we could use the rush seeds. See, I don't even have enough rush seeds right now. I'm not going to get to that one. Don't want to waste all my bone meal. We could do the channel. The channel is actually really easy. I don't know if we could use that for very much, though. I'm kind of thinking here. If we wanted to move liquids around, my main place to want to move liquids around, that should be it right there, right? Would be with the clay setup. Because I would like to find a way to automate that. But also, watering can. Let's look at that real quick. Because that would be actually really useful. So that just takes copper ingots in a bucket. Okay, we may do that. I have all these things I want to get done at once. And okay, I went ahead and kind of made 2 of every kind of ingot, because we're going to make 1 of every kind of the OreBerry bush, just because, well, it's a quest, right? I'm not sure how good these things are going to be, but we definitely need the iron nuggets. And we can use the, I guess, the OreBerry fruit, I forget what it's called, to kind of get that. So we're going to kind of do it that way for now, and kind of see if we can do it later on. Because I was looking at nuggets. I thought we were going to be able to do a machine. I'll kind of show you here. Go to iron nugget. The way I thought we could do it was the metal caster. I thought we were going to be able to get to this today. I didn't notice this. I thought this was just wood. No, this is Adobe, and that's kind of a whole thing in itself and another quest. So probably have to get to that later on. I don't think we really can get to it right now. Well, we could. I can get to it right now, but it's going to take me a lot of time. It's growing. We have to grow a whole lot of those rush stems or rush seeds, whatever they're called, and kind of get that going. So that seems like an in-between episodes grindy thing. But we do need to go here, I guess, and smelt up some gold. The only place we're getting gold right now is still from the strainer. So that is the only way to get that. I was kind of mathing out how much it would take to make us get all the strainers switched over to, and it's 30 iron. It seems very expensive right now, so I think I'm going to just stick with the plain old ones we were already using, which were just cheaper materials, right? So I don't think I'm going to switch over to the better strainers yet. I'll do it at some point to grab the quest. Maybe just make 1 of each. Maybe it'd be a little better. I don't want my pick in there. I do want another gold. I also put a hopper down here in a chest just to take away 1/3 of the grind, because this thing is very grindy. You have to come in here. You need to kind of put in the exact amount of nuggets that you want for ingots, just that way so liquid doesn't get stuck here. Then once you do that, you have to hit the faucet, and then you have to, you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of steps. It's a bunch of steps that you really don't want to deal with, but we sort of have to, right? And that takes away at least 1 button press. is all it kind of eliminates. So that is definitely a thing. But anyway, we got 2 of every kind of ingot now. I think I have all those fruit lined up correctly for the recipes. But we are going to go ahead and make, let's see here. Let's make the axe first. Let's get that one done. We're just going to knock out through the quest here kind of very quickly, because they're not really big ones. The OreBerry ones are. If we could find a way to automate them, they could be pretty sweet. I don't want to do it that way. I was almost going to make a pick. I would have been angry with myself. But anyway, there's the axe. We'll take care of that. Let's go ahead and grab piece of wood. See how good this thing is, man. Did we get 4 wood? We did. We got 4 wood. So it's like a regular plank, like in any other, you know, normal pack. So that's pretty cool now. We actually makes our wood go twice as far. So that is awesome. I need to organize so badly. I need chest, man. Let's go ahead and I guess make our watering can. Probably be the next, you know, logical step. So let's go ahead and do that. Already made everything for the extra bucket. Because, well, I still want to have a bucket. Let's do that. We got a watering can. That is pretty sweet. And that's pretty awesome. Let's actually, I should fill this up with water before I do anything. being like a dirt, just running around like it's going to be full of water. I think this thing can hold 4 buckets, if I remember. Gonna go here. Holds 4 buckets, area 3x3, and there you go. Pretty sweet, and I don't remember it being very good. So we're going to try it out really quickly and kind of see how it is, but I think it burns through water pretty quick. So yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes and see if it's really worth our time. It's a pretty small area, but if it works on the rush, like the actual rush ones, which are, I don't know if it's going to, because I remember it only liking, you know, certain things, right? Certain, oh, it only grab exactly 4 buckets. Huh. It won't grab partial buckets. That's already 1 strike against it as far as I'm concerned for usefulness. Because I'd like to be able to just grab whatever I want to grab. Kind of go up here. Let's see here. That's the rush there. That's the stuff we need. It's kind of like, it actually entwines itself in the block. There's no actual seeds there. So it's kind of, we just plant the seeds into the block and it becomes part of the block. Anyway, let's get some of this harvested up. Oh, it's all kind of already done anyway. Let's do, I guess, this spot right there. Is that working? Yes, it is. Okay, it's working on everything else, but it doesn't seem to be working on the rush. That's unfortunate. Huh. Because I'm pretty sure the adobe is going to take that. I was kind of hoping it would work. But at the same time, look how fast it's burning through water, too. So, yeah, definitely not going to use that. For 4 buckets of water, just like that in a pack where water's kind of finite. Definitely. No. Which one did I get rid of? Let's see here. I got everything kind of messed up. That goes there. I'm so confused. I don't need that. Some of my nuggets are out of the way, out of order, aren't they? I think the copper went there and the iron went there. There we go. Just make our lives a little easier when we get over to the portal. And let's go and put away the watering can, because that is multi-step crafting. The later ones are actually pretty good, and they do a very large area, and we may use those later on. You never know. So let's go do that, and head on over to the actual home portal. Nope, I still haven't moved this thing. I need to, but I really kind of... Bit of lag there. I really don't want to do it until we're sure where we're living, right? But anyway, I should be able to throw that in there. You can get an OreBerry bush. Yeah, we got the iron. And there's the copper. There should be the tin. That should be the lead. That should be the peach. And that should be the lemon. So there we go. We got all our bushes. Awesome. So we actually got all those really easy. We have some lettuce. I don't worry about that right now. Keep those rush seeds because I actually probably need them. Now, I need to figure out how to plant these things. I know they got to go in the dark, but I don't know how dark it has to be. And in this pack, apparently when you go in the dark, the Grew, which is a thing that used to be around in the time of the Beneath, not the Beneath, the Deep Dark, I think is when he first got it showing up, I think, will come and kill you. So I don't think that's a fun thing that I actually want to deal with, but I'm not sure how dark it has to be. It may not have to be the max amount of darkness, which is definitely a thing. And okay, I went ahead and made a little room here. So I have a little room here for the OreBerry bushes. So I'm going to kind of just throw them down. I'm pretty sure they have to be planted in the dark, or at least grown in the dark. I forget how they work. So I don't know if they work the same as they used to in 1.7. So I'm just going to assume they do. Kind of do it like this. Throw them in here and do that. I think they have to go through a few growth stages before they start producing berries. But at that point, I think they just keep producing berries, which is pretty cool. Let's actually get that off. I just wanted to make sure it was dark enough in there to spawn mobs. You know what? Let's try the watering can. Just an off chance that it works. I don't think it will. You never know. Let's do that. Kind of give this a go here. Oh. Okay, it definitely works. That was actually pretty cool. It's going to work on all of them? Or was that just luck? Nope, it's working. That's awesome. I wonder if this will make it grow berries too, or just get it to the max size. I mean, if it just gets it to max size, that's cool too. But if we can get it berries, even cooler, man. Let's do this. Let's do... Let's get some more water in here. Might have to get more leaves, man. Which is crazy, because at one point you should have seen of how many leaves I actually had. Actually had massive amounts. Okay. Nope. I was hoping there was a berry on it. I'm going to keep trying to see if it actually gets a berry. That's a berry, isn't it? That's a berry, too. It's working. Everyone except for the back one. It won't give me iron, though. Give me iron berries. These are the iron ones, right? There's one there. Oh my goodness. I'm actually going to get a couple more of these. Let's get some chests, man. Because that was our last thing. We needed to get chests. And we have chests now. Just give me iron. I don't even really care about you guys too much. But at the same time, I'll get you. This is so sweet. We're going to have actual chests now. I've been going so hard trying to get chests. Just hook a guy up. Give me the chest. Give me chest all day. Come on now. Why are you being so cheap on the iron? Oh, we got 3 of them. I mean, we could make some chests. Let's go ahead and make a couple chests here. Let's go ahead and grab some trapdoors. I went ahead and made those. Let's go ahead, grab some planks. Maybe we'll grab some planks. We got a bunch of planks here. Let's go ahead and actually do this, man. Look at that. Look at this, guys. We got chest. This is awesome. We actually have a chest. This wasn't even a quest. It was just something I wanted to get done. I just want to put them everywhere. Like, I'll just make my entire floor of my basement made of these things, just so I don't have to use these things anymore. This is awesome. I'm going to make a whole bunch of these, man, in between episodes. I'm going to replace everything. So that's really cool. A little room like that obviously works just fine for the darkness level. Which is cool. Although we could get a mob spawn in there, but it'd be neat to actually see a mob, because I haven't seen one yet. But which is pretty crazy. I don't know if these other berries are actually used for anything, or are these just like any nugget? Yeah, any nugget. So that one's not used. Don't know if there are any recipes that kind of require ore berries. Like 100%. That's probably any nugget as well. Nugget silver. Yeah, it looks like it's just a nugget alternative, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. It's going to give us some resources, especially those iron ones. So I'm really happy I did that. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep it classy. That's all that I ask. I also have a Patreon. You want to think about maybe supporting me moving forward, making videos. That'd be absolutely fantastic. One of the current rewards is actually access to a subtext server, which is really cool. But I am going to end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. When you guys have a good one, I'll see you guys next video. Later.